Those of you that have already seen lending demo, you will know the branding capabilities of CreditSnap. If you haven't, then take a look the first couple of minutes and you will see how this can come to life for you. The branding, the colors, the footers, the headers, the degree of customization possible. Today, we are going to just go through the account opening demo. And as you can see, are you an existing member right at the top? This could be a member, this could be a customer. But the goal is if they're already an existing customer, for us to be able to focus, get the data from the core system, pre-populate the data, and make it easy for the customer to open that next account that they want to open with you. It could be an IRA, it could be club account, or it could be anything else. So let's just say if the existing they say yes, then obviously we'll collect information to authenticate against your core. If they say no, they can uh, say how they are eligible to be a part of the family or part of the credit union family or a community banking institution. If there is no eligibility, then obviously the question goes away. Someone in my family is a member, or is it an SEG based membership eligibility? Is it live, work, worship, study? Anything is possible. I'm going to use a test profile here that actually works. The housing cost and income really help when we talk about lending cross sell towards the end of the journey. But otherwise, if you don't want to do lending cross sell, then income and housing costs are not required. Address is a fully automated, by the way. It's just like how you type in and address comes up in your maps apps in your phone, right? That's exactly how it works. But today we are going to use this address because that's what works with this test profile. This is a fully integrated system. So it does actually go to credit bureau, pulls the credit data, goes to OFAC, goes to qualifile. So this is the consent for fully pulling the credit report. If you don't need it, then we don't need the consent, of course. Like I said, it does OFAC and qualifile also if you choose to. And then it tries to figure out what accounts are you eligible for. For example, if you already have a checking account with the bank or a credit union, then most likely you will say I'm already an existing customer, and we'll go check out on your in the core system, and we might already find a checking for you. And if you don't want another checking account, then the rules make sure that for that particular customer, checking account don't show up. But if the customer doesn't have anything, then checking account will show up. You can present multiple types of accounts, different account types, so that the customer can select all they want at one go. I mean, this is not, you know, one, full flow for checking and then come back again and do all over again for savings. It doesn't work that way. You can customer can select whatever they want and then move forward. I'm not interested in money market account right now, but I do want checking account and savings account. The best part is everything else that they need to do are kind of common between the number of product selections they have already done. Uh, this screen is all about what you want to collect. If you don't want to collect anything, all of this can go away. If you do need this information, then you can prompt the customer for that. Address, whatever address we already captured is pre-populated here so that we are capturing the other data points. If the customer wants to add co-owner for the account access, they can add at this stage. If they don't want, they don't need to. So one of the first things, one of the good things that we do is, we kind of separate uh, e-signatures from pure disclosures. What happens when you bundle e-signature packet, which is your account agreement and some of the other signature-based documents, with if you combine them with the disclosures like truth in savings, fee schedules, patriot docs, it becomes a pretty big package, and it's overwhelming for the customer when they see a signature packet that's like 30 pages, 40 pages. I've seen 70 pages documents as well. So instead, what we do is we fast forward the disclosures here, and we present to them, and they can open it and review them, and they can accept and continue. They can also download it, but no matter what, once they do accept and continue, we timestamp it, and we put an IP address on the PDF as well, and we send to the email that the customer gave us. So you're not only having the customer review it, but you're also delivering these disclosures to be compliant to the customer. So all of that is taken care of, way up front in a very easy format. You do accept and continue. This goes straight to your core. We're creating that brand new account number, and then we are talking about ID verification. Again, CreditSnap's account opening flow is truly next generation. Everything happens within the digital experience. So here, customer can take a photo of their ID, and the system will prompt for a photo of the face as well, and the ID will be verified, and the system will also make sure the ID belongs to the person by matching the ID with the photo on the ID with the photo of the face. So all of that, I'm not showing today, but it's there. I'm bypassing it from a demo standpoint to keep it easy on you. Start ID verification system wouldn't let me go unless I completed it, but since this is a demo, it would allow me to complete. And then, so once the ID verification is done, we do get account numbers from core. Like I said, we are able to merge all the applicant data, the brand new account number, and everything into your agreements. So these are not our agreements, it's your agreements, and they come to life in the same session immediately for the customer to sign right away. The signing process is fairly easy. Uh, Review documents, start, adopt and sign. Some of these are optional. Skip, skip, tap to sign, tap to date. Usually, that's all it takes. Maybe another place if the document is a little, more for you. So now we completed KYC, we completed the e-signatures, and now we are about to collect that initial deposit from the customer. Again, this happens instantly and electronically. Customer can say, you can dictate how much is the minimum. The customer might say, no, I want to do $225, right? And they'll say, okay, I want to do debit card, or they can do e-transfer. And we are also have the ability to collect on credit card if you choose to. And RTP is coming up as well. And so customer can go in here, cardholder name, right? I mean, we can just do test. Let me pull a test card number. Security code. All right. So it's kind of interestingly, it lays down the same type of information that you gave over on a credit card to give it a feel that you are actually using your debit card the way it looks like. So once the transaction goes through, your customer is good to go. Customer is all done. I mean, this transaction will be posted to their account, and what we do is we turn around and start a lending conversation with them. And this conversation is not coming out of thin air. We are talking about refi because we do see a credit report. On the customer's credit report, we see an auto loan, and that's the reason the system is smart enough to start the conversation about vehicle loan refinance. If there's a mortgage, it can talk about refi. Nothing else, there will be a personal loan, it can be a credit card. If there are balances on credit card, then it the system is smart enough to suggest a credit card balance transfer as well. So cross sells are a very meaningful. It's a very meaningful feature for you to increase your loan production while also making the account opening experience 100% self-service. And taking this is very easy. Your customer can simply click on this, and CreditSnap system automatically takes care of creating a loan file. Customer can't even tell that they went from account opening to lending. Actually, that's how seamless the experience is. But with your credit policy, everything, all the calculations are done, and it then brings over into lending. So I'm not going to bore you with the lending journey, and the lending journey demo is there, under lending. But this is how far the system can take your customer self-service digital journey to.